From rock bottom to success, the untold stories of everyday people. The power of the comeback. Everyone loves a success story, but what people rarely talk about is the struggle before the success. The failures, the heartbreak, the moments when everything seemed impossible. We hear about billionaires and celebrities, but what about the everyday people? The ones who had no connections, no advantages, just pure resilience? Today, we're diving into the untold stories of real people who hit rock bottom and fought their way back up. Story number 1. The man who lost everything and built it back. Meet James. 5 years ago, he had a stable job, a home, and a family. But then life happened. He lost his job, fell behind on rent, and before he knew it, he was homeless, sleeping in his car, struggling to find his next meal. For months, he applied for jobs. Hundreds of rejections. No one gave him a chance. He could have given up, but instead, he made a decision. He stopped waiting for someone to save him and started saving himself. James learned new skills, coding, digital marketing, anything he could do with just a laptop and Wi-Fi. He freelanced for low pay just to get experience. And after months of grinding, he landed his first real job. Today, he's a 6-figure software engineer with his own home, his own business, and a story that proves one thing. Rock bottom isn't the end, it's the beginning. Story number 2. The single mom who refused to quit. Then there's Maria, a single mother with no savings, no support, and no idea how she was going to survive. She worked 2 minimum wage jobs just to keep food on the table. Every night, she cried herself to sleep, wondering if she'd ever escape the struggle. One night, after another 12-hour shift, she made a decision. She refused to let her circumstances define her. With no extra time, no extra money, she started studying during her bus rides, using free resources online to learn finance and entrepreneurship. It wasn't easy. She failed. She doubted herself. But she didn't stop. And after 3 years, she launched her own financial consulting business. Today, she owns her own home, provides for her kids, and teaches other women how to escape the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Maria's story proves one thing. Circumstances don't define you. Your mindset does. Story number 3. The high school dropout who became a CEO. And then there's David. He dropped out of high school, labeled a failure before he even had a chance. No one believed in him. He bounced between dead-end jobs, feeling lost, until one day, he hit a breaking point. He realized something. No one was coming to save him. If he wanted a future, he had to create it himself. With nothing but a borrowed laptop, he started learning about business. He worked odd jobs during the day and built his own online company at night. It took years, countless failures, but he refused to quit. And today, he's the CEO of a multi-million-dollar e-commerce brand. The same people who doubted him now ask him for advice. The common thread: why these people succeeded. So what do James, Maria, and David all have in common? They had every reason to give up, but they didn't. They didn't wait for a miracle. They didn't blame the system. They took control. They found a way, even when it seemed impossible. And here's what you need to understand. Success isn't about luck. It's about resilience. It's about using what you have, no matter how little, and making it work. Your story starts now. Right now, you might feel stuck. You might feel like you're at rock bottom. But remember this: every successful person you admire once stood where you are. The only difference? They didn't quit. Your situation today does not define your future. You do. The choice is yours. Stay stuck or start fighting for the life you deserve. So tell me, what are you going to do about it?